Hello and welcome to the Indian PokeTube. Harsh has finally made his Talonflame. It's still not level 51. It is like best buddied. I think it's at level 50 right now. So there's still 50 XL candies to go. And this is an ABB style theme team, where Cress beats the dragons and the water types that the backline struggles with. And we have Charizard as the closer. First match, absolute nightmare lead, and I'm going to save switch to the Talonflame because I have to flip switch somehow or get a massive shield advantage. In comes the Alolan Mug, so he does not have an amazing response to the Talonflame, which is great. I call the Acid Spray bait. I mean, honestly, even if it was like Dark Pulse, I would have like lived it. So I'm going to go for the Brave Bird and get a guaranteed shield. And guess what? Talonflame is not done, as I can get both shields here or I can flip switch altogether. Let's see what happens. He chooses to give us both the shields, which is pretty good because now Charizard with 2 shields should be able to clean up whatever he has in the back. I'm going to come in and kind of sack the Fat Moon because the Fat Moon really does not have a lot to do against that big Ghost Tree. I'm going to tank the Dark Pulse like a champion. I'm going to tank another one. Dark Pulses are not going to cure without the debuff. He does go for the debuffing move and he brings in his Charizard. So now it's all up to Charizard. Great play by the opponent trying to catch a move. Charizard has to sweep 3 mons. Can we do it? Let's see if we can. So up against Charizard, we're going to lose the CMP tie, which is not ideal. I was hoping to win it with the 4 attack, but the opponent seems to have an even higher attack one. So going to go for the big blast burn. This is not going to quite KO, but it's going to put him into range where a Dragon Claw will KO. We can outpace him. Go for the Dragon Claw, take him out. But we are getting really low right now, so I'm not 100% sure if you can pull this off. But let's see. In comes the guy, the Muck. I'm going to farm up the blast burn and try to switch out, which is what I'm going to try to do. Save the blast burn for the Ghost Tree. Snipe this guy with the Moon Blast, and this should KO the guy. And this is a great game. Opponent played very well as well, but in spite of getting such a bad lead, we're going to come back and get this in the bag. We can go for a Moon Blast, which is completely unnecessary. We have the blast burn that KOs about an entire forest of Ghost Trees. So he's going to take us out here. That's fine. We have the loaded blast burn, so as long as we get no lag, we should be looking good. Go for the blast burn here. This is going to boom, take out the Ghost Tree, and just like that, in spite of a hard counter lead, we're able to take the win. So this is where Talonflame truly shines, because you can get the shields with the Brave Bird, and giving Charizard shield advantage or switch advantage can be vital in getting the wins. So these are at around 20 to 50, 51 yellow. You're going to see the yellow reveal at the end of this video. Pick up a Giratina, which is good, especially because he's running the Dragon Breath, so this is amazing for our Fat Moon. We're going to go straight for the Moon Blast. This is exactly where we want to see the guy, the Giratina. So we can tank the Shadow Sneaks as well when he chooses to go for it. That's fine. In case he's running, he goes for Ancient, but that doesn't do much at all. I was thinking he would try to catch, but he does not, so that's fine. I can get off another Moon Blast, take him out, and this was a misplay. Honestly, he goes for the Ancient Power here, but I just forgot that his Ancient Power was talking at that point. So misplay by me, but I can go for the Brave Bird, win the CMP against the Swampert. Opponent falls for the CMP trap and gives us a shield. So this is the best case. Like I said, it's an ABB team, guys. You need to remember that. So we have to use the Talonflame to draw out the Swampert or the Rock type, beat it with the Fat Moon, and then sweep with the Charizard. This is exactly how the team is supposed to work. So we're going to go for the Grass Knot here. We are still not in Hydro Cannon range. He needs to Earthquake to KO us. So let's see what he chooses to go for. I'm feeling very brave. I think I let this go. Yeah, I'm calling it just a Hydro Cannon. It is just a Hydro Cannon. I can reach the Grass Knot. Opponent makes a beautiful catch on the Thick Walrus. So he saves the Swampert, and that's great play by him. Great play. But still, we do have 2 shields, and I don't think the opponent can do anything to win this. He does have all 3 mons alive. We can overfarm massively, CMP him on the next Icicle Spear, go for the Blast Burn. Perfect energy management so that the opponent can't really do something crazy to win the game. And in case he brings in the Swampert, he can try to make a catch, but even then, I don't think he can win this. So I'm going to just stay in here, go for a Dragon Claw here, because I don't think a Blast Burn KOs. In GL, it definitely would, but in the UL, I'm pretty sure I'm going to need 2 Dragon Claws anyway, so that's why I don't throw the Blast Burn. I may be wrong, correct me in the comments below. So I'm going to go for the Blast Burn here, and just to guarantee the KO, I guess, because I have the move. Boom, take out the Swampert, and that's a great game. So the opponent had a bad lead, but he played really well, made a catch here and there, so kudos to the opponent, and that's going to be 2 wins in a row. And this team has been doing pretty well. Harsh was so excited to build. This is his first fully XL Mon, by the way. So we are relatively new to the game. We're playing for I think 4 seasons now or 5 seasons, I'm not sure, but we didn't really grind excels, and in the third match we pick up a pretty good lead against the Machamp. It's a really good lead, and he brings in the guy, the Alolan Mug. So we don't have a clear response, so we're just going to bring in the Talonflame. In hindsight, I think we could have stayed in because it's guaranteed that he's going to go for the Acid Spray first, even against the Fat Moon, right? So maybe I should have stayed in. I'm not sure how to have played it, because if I landed a move, I can shield this. If I had landed a move with the Fat Moon, I could have farmed him down. So anyway, we're going to get the shield back against the Machamp anyway, so that's absolutely fine. Brings in the Machamp. We're going to go straight for the Brave Bird because we won't even reach 2 moves with our lower defense. Get the shield, that's fine. He can farm us down. And as you see, we won't have reached 2 Incinerates. We can bring in the guy, the Fat Moon, and he has a Walrus in the back, so that's not looking great because Machamp also has access to Rock Slide, which would pretty much one-shot the Charizard. So I need to save my Fat Moon. I'm going to bring in the Charizard now, use him up against the wall lane. So even though I'm a flyer, when the Machamp has such a massive energy lead like he does have right now, it's really bad for Charizard. Charizard really can't do that well against Machamp. So when he has an energy lead, of course. If he has energy or shield advantage, Machamp does very well. So I'm going to go for the Blast Burn, expecting him to not shield, and he does not, just like I thought. I can even go for another Blast Burn here, and that seals the game. This seals the game. Charizard is insane. So he has to either shield this or the Moon Blast. Opponent sees the writing on the wall and concedes the match, just like Home Slice Henry says. So fair play to the opponent, recognizing that if he had shielded the Blast Burn, I had the Moon Blast ready to go anyway. So yeah, that's going to be a Sneasel here. So I love the Sneasel in the UL. I have quite a few videos on that. Check it out if you haven't already. And if you're liking the content, subscribe, like, share, do all those crazy things. I'm not very good at saying all this, but it really helps out because we are here to make some crazy content. Pick up a good lead against Virizion because this is really good. We can go for Moonblast. Opponent brings in the G-Fisk, and this is looking bad because look at our team. We don't really have a clear response to a G-Fisk, and we miss a couple of the bubbles there. Not the best. So I'm going to stay in here and use up the guy, the Fat Moon, against the G-Fisk. But then I suddenly remembered that the Virizion does get access to the Stone Edge. So usually the Virizion on the lead does not run the Stone Edge. It's more of a safe switch with the Stone Edge. On the lead, it's going to be the Leaf Blade and the Sacred Sword. But I'm going to try to catch an Earthquake here on the Talonflame. And I'm able to. Let's go. That's a single resisted Earthquake. Rock Slide would probably have cured anyway, so I think that's a good play by me. Opponent makes an amazing catch, saving the loaded G-Fisk and brings in the Regirock. Not looking good at all anymore. So I'm going to commit to the Brave Bird to make the opponent throw, because Flame Charge, in hindsight, maybe I should have gone for the Flame Charge because then I would have put him into Grass Knot range. But now this match is looking absolutely horrible because the G-Fisk is loaded with energy. I don't really know the moveset of the guy, the Virizion. So this match is quite messy. Opponent is playing really well, and I end up overfarming, as you'll see as well. So like I said, me and Harsh were sitting together at a cafe playing these battles, and we were chilling, and I just didn't realize he had so much energy because I was not counting. So I'm going to let this go because it won't KO me. You know, overfarm a little bit, but again I end up overfarming too much. Opponent is really good. He overfarmed the last time as well, so I was not able to keep track. Great play, great play. You have to give it to the opponent when they make these plays. And it's looking really bad. I can take out the guy, the Rock. In comes the Virizion, and now I have to let it go because I need the shield for Charizard to shield the Rock Slide. He shows Leaf Blade. This makes me quite relaxed because if he's running Leaf Blade, highly likely he's not running the Stone Edge because you need the Sacred Sword coverage as well. So yep, there goes the Leaf Blade, and that's fine. We can just farm down this guy. We are not throwing anything. I want the 2 Blast Burns for the little Bear Trap in the back. He can throw as many Leaf Blades as he like. He knows this match is over. There's nothing he can do. Like I said, I'm not throwing anything on the Virizion, seeing that he has Leaf Blade and Sacred Sword. In comes the G-Fisk. It's over because I have the back-to-back Blast Burns, and opponent sees writing on the wall and concedes the match. Great game there. So I'll see you guys in the next one. We are super stoked to finally get a fully Excelmon. Let's go.